we go. Hello there. That took a bit of time. Hello, Jiffy. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. I'm just trying to get my playlist up. This is... I don't know why things are broken again. The software's update, and every time they do, something breaks. There we go. I think we're all sorted there. Okay. Let's bring this on screen. But yeah, I'm going to say, not really sure what I'm doing right now as far as I'm on really, really early compared to when I normally start. So I'm kind of just faffing around. Let's do that. Get that one open as well. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we've got 3 there. We're not far off 3 there. That's what, 27? Okay, we're a bit off the 3rd star there. I'm actually quite impressed there. We're doing alright. I'm doing alright, Jiffy. How about yourself? I was, I wouldn't say I was up late, but I felt like I was up late last night. I was doing stuff on here and I just completely lost track of time. So I'm still feeling like a bit of a zombie. I don't need to do either of these. Yeah, I picked a really weird time to come on because I don't really need to do anything for a bit. But I'm like, I want to start my stream. Here we go. A little by the by, the other game I play, Marvel Snap, I managed to get Infinite today, which is, it's that nice number there. Here we go, let's do that. Currently waiting at the hospital because your mum's having surgery today. I hope it goes well. I know from personal experience it's a bit of a long day when that happens. You're kind of just sitting around waiting for news, so and say thoughts are with her. Let's do that. It's strange because I was just saying that and I'm thinking it is a while since I actually was in that situation. I think it was 2013 last time, so it's over 10 years now, but I call that a good thing. Okay. Could really just do a smacking layer. Just getting her on her knees. There we go. All too easy. Right, just mute my mic a sec so I can open this. You know what? I just realised. It's one of these types where you don't actually have like a... At least I don't think you do. Oop. I'll say that, it did fizz. Great. Just a big old slurp noise instead. Okay. You're trying to lock Padme, but you're getting trashed every time. You have 4 or 5 at the required power or higher. What are you doing wrong? I suppose the question is what the 5 you're using. I know the Padme event can be a little tricky depending on certain teams, but there is a strategy as well, so it's like... Again, it kind of depends what you're working with. I mean, by all means, if you can show me in some way, like, I don't know if you're on my Discord, but... If you want, just write it in chat, I can work with that maybe. Oh, let me get a bit closer. Yeah, we did that yesterday. And we've actually hit our goal here. Nice to see. I did Raver, we got that last night. Newton's the leader with Count Dooku, Poggle, Spy, and Super Battle Droid. Okay, so there's a slight problem there as far as Dooku's really... He's a very awkward fella when it comes to Padme. I mean, if I just pop mine in, I might get away with this, just to be clear, because mine are all a bit geared by comparison, but I'm guessing by comparison anyway. But let me just throw them in and just show you how that might be working for you. So the thing that's striking me straight away is that Dooku, he's got a lot of attacks out of turn, which really feeds this team. So when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, how bad is it? Like that straight away. It's like, ugh. Okay, B2's great there. So that is actually a big plus in your column. If B2 can do what he just did for me, you've got a good start. So in this situation, I'll be using this ability to stealth Dooku. And we want to put Extortion out, and I would say put it on General Kenobi because he's got the most turn meter. That way the AI's got two choices. They can either get rid of the Extortion or they dispel the debuffs and let them spread, let the Extortion spread. So from here we've got Poggle. We'll just basic, because you don't want to call assists with this team. That's the big thing. So, see, this is the awkward bit, because I know my Spy can one-shot Padme here. I don't know what yours can. I'm going basic, even though that might actually get rid of her. And nearly. Okay, so that actually kind of worked out to make this, drag this out a little bit. Dooku might be able to stun, but I don't think he will, because Padme does resist debuffs when she's got protection up. That might not be in this kit though. Yeah, I don't think that's actually in this kit. Oh, hang on, while they're protection up, they resist all debuffs. There we go. I thought I'd seen it somewhere. Okay, so the Extortion's spreading, that's very nice. Let's do that. We don't really mind too much about Mace getting the protection up. We won't get Padme out, and I'm really stalling here because it's like, I want to try and get to a position where you might be able to do it yourself if you like, but... If you've got a turn with Dooku and there's no debuffs on Anakin, it's not a bad idea to try and just do that to Anakin. Just try and get him stunned. But, okay, so at this point, let's just get rid of Padme. And then the priority's got to be this dude, Jedi Master Guardian. I call him Jolie Fishdough because it's the same kit as Jolie Bendo, but just he's a Mon Calamari. So yeah, just base it. Just work on this dude. Padme can't be revived by him. This ability will revive all defeated Jedi allies, but it won't revive Padme. So we need to get rid of him before we work on any of these three, otherwise it's just a case that he'll bring them back. So we'll do that. Again, I'm trying to really use my weaker abilities as far as not overkilling it. But yeah, once you get Fishdough out, it's a case of just pretty much, I wouldn't say basics, but you know, you don't need to worry about damage or anything, because Padme is not going to do anything with protection or Fishdough can't be reviving, so you should be all fine. There we go. Like before, we did a mass attack on Mace, all that protection up just made it a bit difficult hitting him. Now he's dead. So yeah, you could make that work. B2 is actually quite an inspired choice, because if you've got the Master Makashi Omega, let me tap on Dooku. If you've got this ability maxed out, all non-tank Separatist allies stealth for 2 turns, then B2 will gain the taunt, and even though he's not a great tank, I always think him as a support more than a tank. He's still going to fulfill the role of a tank. So it's, yeah, like I say, it's pretty inspired, that. It's a good selection. Sorry, I've just seen my Dooku's mods and I'm like, can I make them better? We can give him a roll. Hey, that was good. Hey! That's not bad. Yeah. It's not bad though, 2 cheeky rolls and we got going up to 293. I have to try and remember come back to Dooku, because he looks in a decent spot. But yeah, hopefully that helps, Jiffy. What have we got here? We've got Fleet Arena we can do a bit of. I know I've got the raid to do over here, so I might do that in a minute. Let's just do a quick battle here. It's getting to that time of year when I feel like I've got to have my fan on. I really don't want to have it. Yeah, however you get them. Doesn't matter if they were just by chance the ones that were closest. I mean, the thing is, when you use a nuke team, one, extortion plays a big part, but besides that, you're essentially going the toughest route, because General Grievous can take it out a lot easier. Geonosians as a full team can do it relatively easy. So when you use Newt, you're kind of saying, alright, I'm not expecting to do this comfortably, but I can do it. So it's just a case of knowing the kill order, essentially. It's like any event, you have to remod a little bit if you haven't got the best mods on those characters. Let's have that, or you gotta do what I have to do and just have like massive relics on the characters. I wouldn't advise that solely for Padme, but you know, that's where I was just now. No worries. I mean, like I say, if you're on Discord and, you know, if you want, like, go in a voice channel or something at some point, I can try and guide you through it, see if it, you know, see what your mods are like, all that kind of jazz. So it's always there if you need a bit of helping hand. Alright, we got that. Go on, we'll do the AoE. I don't really want to do it at this point, but there's no foresight, so it's a couple of hits that are guaranteed. Let's see. I don't know if that link's actually up to date now. Now I'm saying that. Let me double check. Is that me? Yeah, it's me. Okay, so this bomber's nearly down. And we got our ult, so we're fine anyway. I had not been keeping track of it. Alright, so bye-bye ship. And let's do that. Alright, so let me add you in here. I think the bot automatically does it, but I'm just like, I'll do it for you manually. I think this is you. It's alright, I've got streamer mode on, so it's kind of blocking your name, but I think that's you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so, what was actually going on? Oh, that was it. I was just going to do a quick swapperoo. I haven't actually said this, I've just realised I did get JML the other day on my free-to-play here. Here he is. Yeah, we've got him at Gear 12, and I'm a little bit disappointed he's only Gear 12, if I'm being honest. I thought I'd done really well as far as getting a lot of the Karatech ready, and it's really just these things that have stopped me. Well, it is them, but it's also these. None of them are worrying me as such, because I think we're going to have plenty of time to farm them, but yeah, I had to lock him in at Gear 12, and I haven't even sorted any mods for him whatsoever. It was like an hour before locking, so I was like, I hadn't got time to do anything. But it's interesting. We should have a non-ultimate available next week. And, you know, I'm looking forward to it. You know, JML's going to be a good little bow and the arrow again. Certainly go with these four nicely. Alright. Let's get into the raid. Right, before I start, let's check one thing. Has this changed at all, or are we still using the same teams? Yeah, they look all the same. Okay, so let's get cracking. I'm going to try and do this one. Oh, I want to do it off memory, but that final bit is a pain in the bum to remember. I can remember like most of the waves, but then that last one is just a pain to remember. Here we go, I've got like a print off just so I can like refer to it. Okay, so alternate between the Special 2 and Basic. Nice and easy. And then use Special 2 once, then Basic. So, one Basic. I've just realised I'm doing the low box, aren't I? I thought they're dropping a bit easier. I didn't twig when I saw, what's the face? Wedge in the lineup. Right, let's try that again. So AoE, basic, basic, AoE, basic, basic, AoE, basic, basic, AoE. Basic and basic. AoE and then auto basic. Okay, this wave we ult. Target the commander and auto base it. Ult. Alright, this is the fun one. Focus commander. Drop the timber to 46. That's the one on the right, so base it. Then special one. Then 3 basics to get the timber to 1. 1, 2, 3. Switch the shadow. Use 3. 1. 1. 3. 1. 1. 3. 1. 2. 1. There we go. That is a complicated thing, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure whoever worked it out, I know Scribe had a big bit in getting the method out there. I don't know if he actually did it or if he just heard it and spread it. But whoever did it, man oh man, they deserve praise, because that is a complicated penultimate wave. Right, so Piet and Horn. Okay, so we got this ability that we got to spam as much as possible, really. I say this for anyone who doesn't know, but I also say it as much to remind myself, you know, like, don't be an idiot, use that ability. Hey up, Drafts, how you doing? There we go. I'll take Bogman, I'm going to say. I've just got to Infinite on Marvel Snap using a guy called Man-Thing, so he looks like he's in a bog. Ooh, let's do that. Use that ability again. The trickiest thing I found with this is keeping track of your own stacks of damage. Just making sure you're not on the verge of dying. You just woke up. I'm going to say, good night's sleep. Ooh, 3 stacks, come on. That's it. Good boy, Han. Yeah, I know for myself, not necessarily from pain, but I know if I have a interrupted night's sleep, it feels rough the next day. So fingers crossed you get around that. Ooh, just forgot him, didn't I? Snooze him in. Okay, what am I doing? Here we are. So spam that. Okay, Han's still alright, so we haven't got to worry about him. There we go. Shadow's down. Use that ability again. Okay, 1665. We've got enough time, I think. I think it's just at that point where I kind of wish Piet didn't look so squishy. 2169, that's not bad. No worries, I'm gonna say, I thought I'd start a little bit early just because I've been running late a lot lately, so I thought, you know what, I've got a bit of free time, let's kick off early for a change. It's that early, in fact, I didn't take my tablet before starting, so let's get that down me. Here we are. So that's Piet and Horn, so now we've got Aiden and Drogon. You were asking me last night, Drafts, if Drogon was good in the raid. This is the only thing he's good for. He's got this ability, evasive maneuvering. So because of that, he is good, but he's not really... You need Aiden more than you need Drogon. It's just Drogon's got that ability, if that makes any sense. Go on, we'll put this up again. Get as many stacks of evasion up as we can get. Is it evasion? Yeah. I doubt myself, I don't know why. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm saying Aiden because I know Drafts has got Aiden. Gear 11, I think it was. But yeah, just in terms of like, if he's working on something that will be good for his account in the long run, but also in the short term it might help him in the raid, I'm not going to discourage it. As far as I don't want anyone farming things for the raid considering it's going away, but if it's kind of on your natural farming path and it's like, well, can I do a bit more in the raid by doing this, then, you know, no harm in it, is there? But that's kind of why I was veering against Drogon. Drogon's just a hard character to farm right now, plus there's going to be some other character that will do the job Drogon's doing with Aiden. So, it's just, I'm using it. Right, let's basic. Okay, that's third wave now, I think. I wish they put the wave number down, just so you knew where you were in it all. Okay, so throw a basic. I get a feeling Drogon could get that shadow out, so I'm actually going to just send a hit over there. Let's do that. Okay, 1.098. Get the evasion up again. This could potentially get the shadow out. Yep. Alright, so that's going to be about 90 now, isn't it? Oh no, 80. Right, okay. I must have seen it go up from something to 79. Okay, so this should be the final wave. Let's do that. I don't know if that's the exact same score as what I got with Piet Harm, but either way, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we drop down a tier. We got Akbar and Scout. Yeah, I love these two as a pair. I think they kind of have the perfect mechanics for what you want with the raid. I do kind of wish as well I got the Scout Trooper on me. I'm not going to do it, obviously, but I kind of wish I had, because imagining he couldn't lose evasion. Oh, sorry, she couldn't lose evasion. That would be really dope. definitely a luxury, but still, it's one of those you can't help but look and go, it'd be a nice luxury. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on Scout because 30 stacks is not a lot. And they do start to have this mentality of, right, go for the imp. Or it always feels that way, like we're on 14 already. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, that was good. Get the evasion up again. What's the score I'm shooting for here? 1.537. Okay, Scout's not looking too hot if we're being honest. I think we actually lose Scout here, yeah. Let's see if we can get it, but it's going to be a bit of a job on. What did I just say? Oh, okay, 1518. That's lower than targeted, but only by 19,000. So that's kind of worth banking. Because I overshot the other two by hundreds. Okay, next up's Luke and Rex. I like the song for the speederbike raid. It just reminds me of like something you'd hear in like an old arcade game. Kind of expect someone to come out and say, "You win!" Just thought there's something I got earlier that I didn't install. Let me have a look at it. Might be a bad time to try it, but I am kind of curious. I didn't even check that to see the score, so... What did I get? 1176. That's actually higher than the estimate, so we'll take that. Alright, Tell me what you think of this, folks. I've not actually tried this before. It's a new, like, transition between scenes. Oh. Well, that didn't work right from the start. I think I need to just adjust it slightly. $1,500, right. Let's try that again. I don't know, I think there's something nifty about it. I'll leave it on, and if anyone has any opinions, do shout them out. Alright. Next one. Nisa and 3PO again. I think this is a full auto. I don't think there's much I can really do to bump it other than just let them keep attacking. I don't think either of these have a bad ability. I suppose we find out. I mean, yeah, we should be right. There's no jam on our side. They're just gaining a load of evasion. What's the score for these two? 1,037,000. I mean, it looks like they could get it. I'm thinking let's just take it off full auto. I'm thinking let's just play it manually because we might be able to get 2 kills with 1 shot with Nisa. That could get us over the line nicely. Alright, I need to do 2 there essentially. That'll do. I think I need them in around 10, I think. Okay, that is pretty much there. There we go, 1047, 1167. Yeah, nicely over that, nicely over. Then it's Lando, Hera, Chewie. I think I have to play this manually because of Chewbacca, which is a little bit annoying. Okay. Basic the one on the left. Then the right. Let's do the evade. When the PC version comes out, I'm going to have to try keyboard controls just to see if it is a little bit more natural playing with that. I kind of like the idea of just pressing buttons and just being a little bit more accurate. Alright, so go to the left. Can't click on it, there we go. Swing and a miss multiple times then. Okay, that one's going. This doesn't feel like it's going well at this point, I'll be honest. We need 832 and we've barely got going. I mean, it is a rough comp. I wouldn't say I'd choose to use these three, so it's no big surprise. Okay, so we go for Scout. Back to Shadow. We're nearly there. But we are shy. I'm actually going to just start spamming abilities because we aren't going to another wave, so we might as well just see if we can get as much as we can off them. Yeah, Chewie's down. Yeah, that's a big dip. 768 instead of 832, but I feel like across the other waves we've made enough that we can afford to take a dip like that. Then it's chirp a wicket wedge to finish.
Osprey_000 cheered X5 first place.
Can I say thank you very much, Osprey. Here we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. And here we go. That was kind of literally, I was that in the zone as far as trying to do what I'm doing here. I heard the text-to-speech go off and I'm like, what? Here we go. That'll get rid of the left and it's just a tap on the right. Tap the left. AoE. Right, this is looking okay. I mean, they're about the same. Feels like they can be juggled okay. I think we do take the left one out with this, though. Oh, no. Wow, we didn't get the shadow, though. I thought the shadow would be gone. Right, the goal's 578, so let's see if we can hit that. That's within reach. I know, I was like, I thought that might be what was going on. I did reset it to a monthly one. So, yeah, if anything, it's kind of a competition, I guess, per month. Okay, let's do that. One. AoE. AoE. There we go. Go for the left again. $6.15. Yep, we're already over the estimate and we've got 10% remaining, so 3 points at this point. I don't want to go just swing at it because I don't think I would get good banners, good points if I just do that, but you never know. We might stand a chance. 98. I want to at least get one of them down, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, damn. Damn. That was close, but no cigar. Still, we did okay. 12-291. How am I by comparison? Just a little bit short of my previous attempt. Around the same ballpark, at least. And you think I'm not actually far off these. I mean, I am far off, but you know what I mean? It's like there's only 3 more personal reward boxes I could get, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that might have been it. Maybe I was just playing a little too cautiously. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, when you think... leaderboard, here we go. Adriel's always #1 for us. Surfer Dude's come in again recently and he's got a good set of tunes for this, so he's quite happily going to take second. But I've pretty much been either second or... Well, actually, I've been second a lot lately. So after that, it's really Charlie, Revan who can kind of catch up, so... It's a bit of a strange one in a way, but doesn't make too much of a difference. I mean... If we look at the rewards, we get 144. I keep saying it. We should be able to get the 208, but I don't know. For whatever reason, we're nowhere near it. Man, oh man. I do like the fact that you can essentially put yourselves on the map by doing well in a raid. Not saying you aren't already on the map, short, but yeah, getting top of the list, it's kind of a good way of being spotted, isn't it? Right, what time are we on? We're on half 2. So I'm about an hour and a half from my payout. I can't really climb on Temin early. I have a few people around my payout, so it's a teensy weensy bit awkward. Mag there is very lucky. They're in second spot and they probably don't need to move. Yeah, so I've just got to wait here. Just realised I could do a squad arena battle on Temin. Something to do. Alright, I would like to just do a battle against Waffle Dolphin for the fact that it's just Bane, but let's go for the mirror. I have been struggling with the mirror recently. Have I got a better Cron? I think I've used the Biggs Cron recently, but I'm not sure that that's any better. That might be okay. Health, steal, offense. I mean, when you think it was only Drogon getting affected by the other one, so this one just affects R2. Plus, I haven't been enjoying the fact that my Drogon just keeps getting absolutely spanked by the AI. Right, pop taunt, even though worthless as anything. Alright, old Ben's taking a turn for them finally. I've just realised again I forgot to put old Ben on bloody offense. I didn't mean to do that. Thankfully it didn't matter. I'm going to have to change that now before I forget again. Oh, we've got the ult, but I don't think it's going to do too much to move the needle right now. I mean, that's actually good, getting ambushed. Alright, we'll put that onto R2. Right, I actually wondered if he was going to go then. Let's put full sight on both the tanks. There she goes. I still don't get, after all this, why they went for Drogon. Like, why didn't they do Nien Nunb? It would have at least fit the Return of the Jedi kind of vibe. It's like with Queen Amidala, they're deciding to do Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon rather than Panaka. I assume they do have their reasons at times, but I can't say I understand it. It's not like... I know people like to say, oh yeah, the CG think of money or whatever, you know, like, but I'm like, that has no bearing on that kind of decision, surely. You know, given the same kit, people are more likely to buy Nien Nunb than Drogon. Maybe less so with Panaka versus the Qui-Gon Obi-Wan duo, but you get my point. Alright, who's number 9? Eloit. I haven't had a prof exact match in Fleet Arena for a while. Makes for good practice. I mean, it could be, but I can't say I get why... Like, I mean, I'm going back to Nien Nunb. I can't understand why Lucasfilm would be against that. I mean, they mustn't have anything against the character because he was in their Battlefront 1, if you like. Well, you know, Disney's. So it's like... It's not like they've got anything against that character. So, yeah, it's just a bit odd. I mean, I know you could say that maybe they were trying to be more inclusive with Drogon and that's why they lent that way, but I don't know. I just find it a bit odd still. I mean, if anything, you get put Nien Nunb in the game and you've got a pilot straight away, whereas if you do Drogon, you've got to have some reason why he's a pilot.
Pen2204 cheered X600, bit count resetted heart. No one can have my number 1 spot.
Thank you very much, Pen. Appreciate it, man. Let's just go here, man. Because, like I say, I'm not really... And it just shows up again. But yeah, it's like... I can't say I understand it. I know that some things may be corporate, but... To me, it just doesn't make logical sense from a game development point of view, you know what I mean? But, hey-ho. But, yeah, I suppose it's just how it is. I mean, what characters are there that are still kind of big that aren't reskins? Because, like, it's like I always think maybe there's a Separatist GL and it's going to be a Dooku or a Grievous, and I think, okay, fair enough. But there aren't that many Galactic Legend-worthy names now, are there? I mean, the one that I was surprised they didn't go for this year was Revan. But I can only assume they want to do Revan next... Is it next year an anniversary, or is it the year after? I couldn't help but wonder if that's what they were thinking, we're going to save Revan. But it gives them time as well to bring out characters for him. Because it's... I imagine it'd be a bit tricky making Karth relevant. At least without new characters. I've said it before, I love this idea of a kit where you get if it was, I mean, again, I don't know Ravenslaw, so anyone who does, forgive me. But I love the idea that you could have a completely neutral GL that does feed off both Old Republic kits and Sith Empire, and essentially, depending which path you as the player choose, you can have this Old Republic Galactic Legend or this Sith Empire Galactic Legend. Like, the kit feeds into both, and both benefit, but they also will sort of hurt one another. So if you try and mix and match, you can't. I like the idea of it, but I don't know if they've got the tunes in the game right now that could really use it. I mean, I'm sure they have with Sith Empire, but saying that, do they really want to give Malgus to a GL? He's already capable of beating GLs, so yeah, it feels like something that might be a bit overpowered. I'm not wrong there, am I? He can beat GLs. Maybe I'm imagining that. Maybe I've got it in my head when he had his Datacron. I suppose he could beat JML on a good day. You know, if he's got all his correct sides and all that. Alright, so we've got 22 minutes. Yeah, I'm in this very awkward spot where I don't want to start GA because it means I've got to hop back on to do my climb. I've done the raid. I've done my TBs. It is where I laugh. There are times when I complain about there being too much in the game, and arguably there is. It's like last night, I started playing the game at 9 and I didn't come off till 1. So at times there are things that keep you going in the game. But then there are other times when you're just sitting around looking for something to do. Everyone Drax will have a drink. Cheers.
Drax just redeemed hydrate.
I suppose it's more about how you manage it. Who be pinging me? Ah, it's Ben. We just need to preload both planets now. Do not get the star. Tag Desert Hermit's officer when we get close to the first star so we can lock it. What I will say, I did say that about TB. I didn't deploy. Let me double check these platoons. I won't make sure I get this right before I deploy. Possible new packs, giftable 11, character bundles 63, 4, 5, well, 63, 64, 64, 64, 63, 63. Okay, so they're bringing out a new giftable thing, and then 2 new characters, so that's going to be Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Okay. Alright, platoons. Actually, it's not even platoons. Where is it? I'm all over the place here. Echo Station, let me have a look at this. So, yeah, here we are. So, 232. We wanted the one platoon in Geonosis. Okay, we did that. Tatooine, we want 1, 2, and 6. 1, 2, 6. What's 2? Dabba Boba. And then Braca, we want to complete. we completed. Okay, so I don't know what's going on there, but I am going to put Dad Bob Boba down. Because, to me, at least reading the platoons here, that's the only thing we're missing. So we're 3 out of 6, and I'm assuming tomorrow we do the other 3. I'm guessing someone deployed in the wrong place. Either that or it was Foolish who left us. Or saying that, no, Ash has got the account, so he can still do platoons. Sorry, I was just commenting on this card for Snap again. Professor X, but it's the artwork. I think that's my favourite for him. Because it's weird, right? That Professor X in my eyes, he'll always be the X-Men animated version as far as, you know, the yellow hover chair, whatever you want to call it. Even then, I'd probably veer towards Patrick Stewart in the X-Men films. But I look at this and I can't help but think it's just got this really cool vibe about it. I mean, this is like a static image as well. When it's 3D, it just looks really good. So, yeah, I just see I see Ada talking about it, and I'm like, wow, you got a good one there. Alright, let's deploy. I want to try and get Seer to Relic 7 for next TB so that I can do the mission. Hadriel and Penn above me on TB points. Somehow I've got minus 17,000 undeployed GP. Okay, not sure how that works out. Alright, we're looking good. I think I need to have a word with Mr. Kit. I think he's just hitting the big fat deploy button. It's like, come on, you got a big roster, man, use it. Oh, I know the feeling. Some days I just don't want to do things, but oh. Let's see. Let's go back here. We'll do another battle here, we've got time. So one thing with Crimson, I can climb earlier. I was thinking about Fallout the other day, last night. Just the idea that I didn't read. Oh, I'll rephrase that. I did see recently that you can do Discord streams from your PlayStation now, and I was thinking I might set that up where, you know, I haven't got like all this fancy stuff around me. It's just basically a headset for myself, and I'm playing my game. I think it'd be pretty cool just doing those kinds of Discord voice chats, as far as you guys just watch me play a game, have a chat while I'm doing it. It's different to like creating content and all that kind of stuff. I say creating content as streaming, essentially. If I'm doing a voice chat, it's not streaming as such as it's just chilling with people. Because that was what I enjoyed last night. You know, even though I was doing Snap and SWGOH dailies, it's like, it was just pretty chill. I was just listening to some music, chatting to Sop and Drafts. Okay. Let's do that. like this. There are times when I have to double check what you're saying, but by and large, I can understand what you're talking about. Why am I looking at these? We don't do these. We don't press those buttons. Not against Leviathan. And I meant it genuinely, by the way. Last night we're doing that fleet battle with you. That was a trip down nostalgia lane for me. I helped Drafts do his one fleet battle in GAC, and trying to beat a home one fleet with Biggs, Ghost, and Phantom in the starting lineup. It was fun seeing these like really early fleets. I kind of felt sorry for my opponent. Sorry for the Draft's opponent even. I felt really sorry for Draft's opponent as far as, you know, they've obviously got a very small thing, and it's like, yeah, you've got a veteran sort of backseat driving the attack on you. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, we're both a good fight then. Fleet's definitely a game mode to try and understand because it's like the biggest income you'll get in the game. Well, aside from winning GAC, but because you've got little control over that fleet, you can control. There we go. I mean, it's like me, you'll very rarely see me do auto battles, and that's just purely because they all require some level of control. You kind of have to learn the mechanics. Curious what I've got here. I wish they'd mark them as like worthy starter or worthy things you've unlocked. Like, you know, by doing things. Categories, that'd be the word I'm after. The Qui-Gon one might be good for a change. So I've had Obi for a while, and I do love Obi, but it's one of those where you're looking and thinking, maybe just freshen things up a bit. Nothing's really pulling me in though, except that Qui-Gon kind of did, but I suppose the only other thing would be an Ewok, just to sort of say, yeah, I am an Ewok guy. Could do a checking in on them quests, see if I'm closing in on anything. I know I'm nowhere near with the bounty hunters, they're just miles away. Oh, I'm guessing I'm never getting this one then. Or that. Or that. I don't think anyone has got that. It's like, yeah, that one's just going to stay permanently locked. Hey, little fish, how you doing, man? I don't think there's anything that I'm like, oh man, I really want that. I mean, I'm amazed if you haven't got that one, fish. But have you earned by completing the arrest warrant feat? Yeah, okay, so maybe you haven't got it, but I bet you will be regressing it if you haven't. Yeah, that is a bummer. It's where you look and you think it'd be nice if they brought these things round a little bit more. I mean, it's like here they say, earned by completing the Legacy tier and Embers of the Empire Marquee events, and it's like, could you bring some of these around a bit, just so that we got a way of actually getting these things? Like, I get the idea that they were exclusive for people who whaled, but it's like, come on, why not just open them up a little bit, just that people can at least get the portrait, if not all the Omicrons and stuff like they used to do. What's this one? Earned by logging in and participating in Extra Life 2023. Okay. Okay, that was a Conquest Pass thing. I wouldn't disagree with that. I think maybe that would be a way of doing it as far as, like, rewarding people for investing in characters. I mean, I'd be down for that because, you know, you'd probably get some really fun ones. I mean, you obviously are thinking of Cup there, but, you know, I bet there's a few that would be really unique. I said it before, I think I'm actually going to change mine to Qui-Gon just for a little bit, just to mix things up. And I think we go... Let me actually scroll down these titles. So we got A New Hope, The Better General, Jedi General, Tank Tamer, Partisan. I kind of like the sound of that one. Challenger, Sith Smiter, Lone Knight Sister, Persistent, General, Resolukroth, Tactical Genius, BD, Scavenger, At the Jedi, Much to Learn. That's kind of fitting for Qui-Gon. I kind of like the... I actually do kind of like that. Because that kind of fits me. I feel like I'm still got loads of gaps in my SWGOH knowledge. Come on, I think we'll have that one. I think that does fit. How's GAC going? It's going... Well, it's going. I don't know how it's going, but it's going. I'm stalling a bit. I can't do my fleet climb here because... Actually saying that, I might be able to do one battle now. But I can't, like, take first until the hour. So, who's number 5 right now? This dude. I don't know his name. Let's see, can I find out if I can hit him or not? Yeah, I can hit him. Cool. Right, I don't want to take the RNG of beating it or not, so I'm just going to take Chimera. But yeah, I've been stalling for about half an hour at this point because, like I said, I didn't want to start with GAC, then have to hop and do my fleet climb, so it'd be nice to just get going. Your V3 faced 6.8mm 2GL account. That's a bit rough. I mean, I think Drafts last night was saying about facing 5mm at 2mm or something, so I tell you what, that is a bigger punch-up. I still find it bonkers they haven't done nothing about it. Again, I was saying it, why not, why they haven't done something on the lines of you could not allow GLs and Carbonite or something like that, and then maybe just increase the amount per division. There should be a way around it. It would stop these big massive accounts dropping down though. Let's heal up. That sounds rough. I mean, that's not bad, Osprey. I mean, I've actually got an okay matchup on my main today, but my free-to-play has been royally screwed over. That's going to be a fun one for you guys to see. Was it 2 million more? You hit a 1856. Wow. Very efficient. I mean, I say it every time, 1800 is the bull pot for me, so you stormed it. Let's just kill you. The most simple fix you can think of when every got skill same skill rating, they can sort the brackets by GP. That might be another way. Essentially just so that you aren't facing someone too much higher than you. Yeah. I mean, that's a good way of playing. I can't say I do it myself, but I understand the logic behind it. I'm probably just I do try to be aggressive. Like, I've altered my defense a little bit on Crimson to try and be aggressive against what I'm expecting to face. But I still expect my opponent to full clear. So then I'm heavily reliant on off-meta counters working and not dropping banners. So I wouldn't say I'm efficient as far as I should go heavy defense and try and just nip away at things, but I still expect people to clear things, so it's like, there isn't much point going heavy defense. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, last week I think it was, I faced a 6 mil opponent at 10 mil or 9 mil, and maybe something very similar on my other account. And you do feel bad when it's the shoe on the other foot, because it's like, well, I have got a face, and I think the small guy actually did beat me, so, you know, it's not something you take for granted. But you do think to yourself, it's rough that some people really do have to punch up. Obviously not rough if they beat you, but you get my point. When they beat you, it's just a mark of shame. Yeah, that was an awkward one last week. Can we get an assist? Nope. It does make the wins more satisfying, I will say that. Yeah, I mean, just to add that in there, Kaiba 1 under 10 mil, you're doing grand anyway. You know, I mean, think I'm 10 mil, over 10 mil, and I'm Kaiba 2. You know, give you credit where it's due, Osprey. You know, same goes to anyone in that sort of situation, just to be clear, but, you know, GG's regardless, you know. Yeah, Cap 2 7.8 mil, you're doing grand as well, Fish. I land out compliments. Alright, can we hit Sass? We can, but it feels like a wasted hit, although I'm actually going to hit it there, even though I don't really think that's the most efficient play, because that'll taunt straight after, but I want to make sure we got the hits. Didn't want any dodges. Very impressive. It's someone who knows the game. Well, you'd assume so anyway. I mean, that is the thing. If you do get some favourable matchups, it certainly does help, I imagine. I do have these odd ones still. You know, I'm sure you've seen them, you know, where it's like... I still see the odd player who's got like an old Ben and a Qui-Gon team and things like that. But I don't think they're all terrible who I face. You know, far from it. Yeah, that again, that's another good one. I mean, I think if you get into full mill and if you're at the point where you're sort of pushing Kyber, you're doing very well, because obviously that's without any conquest units. So yeah, I do agree. You're doing, anyone at that sort of ballpark would be doing great. Because even no matter what you think of conquest, it's fair to say that it does dominate the meta. To a degree anyway. You know, Trench doesn't really last long, but he's knocking about right now, so. Oh damn, I forgot to cross. Oh well. I tend to feel that way about mods. I always feel like I have a good, strong advantage there. Oh man. Crimson though. If you stick around and see Crimson, you'll see why I'm grimacing. But we're actually shutting it down for a bit, just while we do Temin. Ugh. I've always said it, Crimson's my free-to-play baby. You know, I always try and put an effort in for it. I've struggled with Conquest of late, but I try. But man, the mod game is just suffering. I'm gonna say Kyber sub-full mill would be a very good target. I mean, I still feel like I'm sorry, Drafts, I'll see you later, man. I feel like my accounts still are small. They aren't, obviously, but when you think I'm 10.5, I think, and 9 point something on my free-to-play. But because both of them have only got 5 GLs, they feel small. You know, and add in the fact Crimson's got none of these big characters that are off, like not GLs, but still big meta characters. It feels really behind. So, it's where Kyber's such a funny league. You know, you can do well without actually having everything. And then as soon as you get to a certain point, it's like, yeah, we're just going to actually annihilate you now. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing as well with Kyber. When people sort of post on Discord saying, oh crap, I made it to Kyber, you know, so long farewell kind of thing, I'm like, you know what, you probably will survive the season. You know, I don't think people tend to drop from, like say they go from Erodium to Kyber, they probably don't drop straight back into Erodium. Nice one. I think Trench is one of those units that he'll never be great, at least as things are. You know, maybe something else will come out to lift him. But I don't think he's as bad as people make out either, especially when he's got a Datacron. Oop. Oops. I've got a screenshot here from Fish. Let me put it on screen for you. JMK, Cup, Padme, Cat, and GK getting 4 holds. I mean, it is 2 girls, 1 cup. I will say that. I suppose you get a bit of satisfaction in that. Yeah, I do agree. I feel like there are a lot of people just climbing because of the unsquishing. I mean, no complaints from me. I think it's a good thing that they're actually allowing people to get Kyber easier, because, you know, I think Kyber should be a reward for anyone who plays. You know, if you're doing your GACs, you should get Kyber. You know, I'm not saying everyone should get there straight away, but it should be something that is achievable. Whereas before, it felt like Kyber was just impossible almost. Well, I wouldn't say impossible, but it was a challenge. I mean, ever since the unsquishing, I've been pretty much set in Kyber 2. I don't think I've bounced into Kyber 3. I need to check my Sith Assassins mods. I may have not got 6Es on it. Is this like back in the old format before crystals? Yeah, I mean, like I say, I think the unsquish has been good. It's helped people essentially just get a little bit more a few more crystals in the daily income. But it is one of those where you're like, I can understand if they do change things around a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't expand divisions or leagues or whatever the word might be. You know, I think it's been touted for a while that maybe they'll do a Beskar league or something. You know, and I wouldn't be against that. My concern is that they're going to make it more time consuming, and that's where it kind of gets a worry. I'd like it if it was something that was, how do I put it? Something that was maybe more, demanded more specific things. So like, a bit like that old TW system where they trialed out, where it was like, okay, you can only use certain characters. I think that would be the time to bring that kind of idea back, as far as you're only able to place teams down if you've got a level 9 Datacron. It would be absolutely mental. I wouldn't be able to take part in it, but it would be one of those where it's like, those at the very tip of the spear would have something to aim for. I don't think that would hurt that in terms of individual divisions like Kyber or Iridium, etc. But I'm not crying out for it as far as in each individual league like Kyber 1, Kyber 2, etc. Carl, I'm doing alright. How are you doing, man? We're just finishing up our fleet climb, which it feels like it's taken forever today because of stalling. And we're going to do our GAC. So all good here. Just setting the world to rights on GAC. Matchmaking, etc. I always love that phrase. When my granddad was with us, he used to come round and sit out in the back garden, especially on a nice day like it has been the past 48 hours or so. And him and my mum would just be talking about all manner of things, and he'd get up afterwards and say, right, we set the world to rights, time for me to go. It's just that nice kind of attitude of, okay, we've had a chat about, you know, meaningless things, let's forget it now. Okay, 240, 675, whatever. You've unlocked Bane, nice one. I'm not too far off on my free-to-play. I think I'm about 25 shards missing. Over here on my main, we've got a bit of progress. I mean, it's Relic 3. It'd be nice if it was more. I want to take this bad boy up at some point as well. It'd be nice to have another Jedi knocking about. Yeah, I agree about Fog of War. I think that would be very handy. I mean, when the game bugged on Monday, I've got to admit, I was loving the sort of frustration from all these people who really leave it late to attack. And I'm like, this is why you should attack earlier. I did have a bit of sympathy, though. There was someone who was saying, oh, okay, so GAC starts 10 PM UK time for me, then that's about the time I'm going to bed for work. Then I get up in the morning for work, I do my work, come home, spend some time with the kids, and then about 7 o'clock I've got time to do my GAC, which is when the game crashed. So that kind of situation, I'm like, okay, I get it, you've not had a lot of time to actually do your attack, whereas I think the US has got a few more hours in that situation. But yeah, it's one of those where you just, I just can't help but feel a little bit smug about those who are like, yeah, I'm going to wait till the last hour to attack, I want to see what they do. And you think, if there was a Fog of War, that wouldn't have been a problem. That 4 odds on Cup did have JMK, so it could have mirrored and failed. And so if you fail a mirror like that, it's pretty embarrassing. I mean, I've got to agree, I'm not a particular fan of adding more teams. I think there's already enough going on in GAC without more teams needed. I mean, even if you add 1 to each wall, that's going to stretch things a little. At least I'm thinking time rather than resources. I mean, it would probably help in the resource way. You know, you got to set 1 more thing, so therefore you got 1 less counter for offense. But I don't know, I'm just not sold on it. Maybe I could be sold. Maybe there's a way I've not thought about. So I'm going to edit my defense now because, as I said, I was a donkey. I forgot to alter this and take Old Ben out because Old Ben is really needed for Starkiller. So what can we put in here that isn't needed somewhere? This is a fun question. I suppose I could throw Ezra in. You see, I can use Mon Mothma still at where I am, so I don't want to suddenly just put Mon in there. I think it might actually be something like Ezra. It's a bit lame, but I think that could work. Because like Ezra's the least used Phoenix option now, which is amazing. So, plus Kaina would give Ezra a bit of support. Yeah, that could be alright. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm completely in agreement about the super teams. Yeah, exactly. He's not a rebel fighter. I don't know if I implied that I thought that, but I knew. They don't need to be rebel fighters, though. My thoughts were more along the lines of like total defense, dispel debuffs on Phoenix allies, grant them defense up. You know, it's kind of nice for Ezra, that. Okay. I honestly didn't know what you're thinking of there. Alright, so first round, Hammond up against Cypher 9. Let's show the compare. So we've got GP advantage, 10.5 mil to 9.8 mil, so nice little lead. We've got 72 extra Zetas than they've got, although we are behind by 7 Omicrons. That actually is quite scary, so GG Cypher. I actually think that's the most someone's had on me with a GP disadvantage, so again, well done. Total relics, they've got an advantage of 18. Relic Fire's behind by 2 as well, so we're not looking good so far. They've got more Datacrons than me. 6 top mods, they've got 27 more. Sorry, I've got 27 more. They've got 61 more 15 speeds, but then we're ahead on the 20s and 25, so that's okay. For the record, the Omicrons were all GAC Omicrons in this count, so no TWs in there. As far as GLs, we both don't have Lord Vader, but they do have Jedi Master Kenobi and Sith Eternal Emperor. We both have Jabba, JML, Rey, Slacker, and Leia.
Since Jar Jar is coming, you know he will have a DC set coming up. Let me tell you what it will do. Instead of 0.01% chance, it becomes 100% LUL.
The worst bit is, I could actually believe that. I could believe it. And it's quite interesting because right here we've got 6 characters. The high value targets, we're calling them. Jar Jar's probably going to have to come on this list at some point because he probably will become that kind of annoying thing you see on defense. So yeah, just as far as what we've got Afra, they do not. They've got Reva, we do not. But we both have Taron, Bane, and Cal. So, and we're both missing Bo-Katan. So it's kind of equal, you know. We both got one and missing one. And then finally, ships. They do not have Leviathan, so that is a big plus in our column. So hopefully ship advantage will get us the win today. My main account does okay for mods. It's not like top tier, but it's decent. Alright, so I'm not going to look at the rest of my defense. Let's see what they've done. So we got GG team with BB-8. Out of curiosity, is that the Separatist? Oh no, of course it won't be Separatist, it's a level 3. Get your head in gear, JJ. We got Leia with Bazar 2, Drogon, and Old Ben, so okay. I'll be honest, I've been enjoying Baze with Saw Gerrera, and I say it's enjoying as far as it's on my back wall, spoiler alert, and it has been catching people out even at Relic 1, so I don't know exactly what it's been doing. I'll have to check my GA history and see exactly what, but I did build Baze up thinking about Leia, but right now I'm inclined to keep Chirrut and Baze there, but we'll see. So we've got some Mandalorians here with Paz, that's different. And then we've got Night Sisters, so I can make Kit cry when he comes along. Down here we've got JMK, we've got Dash, we've got Finzori, and we've got Sia Malicos. Okay, quite an interesting set of stuff. Alright, let's reset all this. Let's type it all in because I am not remembering all that. The other one was Dash. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that, like I say, it was the reason I actually started putting relics on Baze. The other reason was Chirrut Kron, I won't lie, but I was thinking, well, Chirrut Kron's temporary, Baze with layers permanent, so it was kind of a 50-50 on it. But yeah, I am kind of torn right now because I haven't got Chirrut's Kron, so it's not like I've been using that and I'm, you know, eating wins off that essentially. It's just a normal Saw team. I mean, Saw's gear 12. It's where I am actually quite baffled. It's like, this is actually getting holds for me and I'm not entirely sure why. Can I make this bigger? That's what she said. Right, let's start here, I guess. So, JML and JMK. Leia's a funky one. If Bane was a bit bigger, I'd be thinking we could do something. But Relic 3 is not really Relic at all. What I'm wondering is if we've got anything to off-meta this. I think we got Malgus on offense, so we could do Malgus on Seer. I come out with it every now and again. Yeah, I am kind of thinking, do we try Bane on Leia to begin with, and then see what we can what we've got to clean up essentially? Because I think it's prudent to go south first, especially with the GL mismatch up north. They've got to face Leia and Jabba. I've only got to face Leia, so it kind of makes sense for me to go south, because I've only got to face a JMK, they've got to face a Rey. Yeah, again, Rally 3. I'm just dampening expectations on my Bane a little bit. This could actually be a good option for Starkiller, considering I haven't got Old Ben available. They haven't got Love Vader, so we can use our Bounty Hunters, so I think we will do that here. We'll do... Is Aura on this list? I don't think she is. I'm going to put Fennec there, but that's just so I know it's Bounty Hunters. No Sid on this account. Although we have got Sid available on my free-to-play, and we got the Trenchcron that I was farming as well, so a few good little unlocks on Crimson. We might need them. I'm really scratching my head here. Maybe do Afra. Afra could be good there, just as far as a clean battle. And then... Where's CLS? There it is. CLS on Maul. 1 Prawn GG. Maybe? We could do Night Sisters on GG, actually. And then Imperial Troops on Night Sisters, maybe, depending on mods. I'm going to say, we'll win. I'm not in control of TTS, so I'm going to say, don't blame me if it isn't abused.
Saba ping 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 quack Saba ping.
See you, dope. Right, let's get going on this then. You know, I've only got a small room. Yeah, I can't help but think I would love a desk double this length where I could have a 3rd and 4th monitor. Just for the simple reason, it's like when I'm doing this. I kind of wish I could have like a monitor here to put that and just another thing for some other random stuff. Oh god, I am greedy. I'm a greedy mofo. Oh, I need Pimp Me setup. Okay, JMK, what are we going to do here? Like, I'm actually curious what the best JML counter is for JMK right now. I've always been able to beat it, but it's like, it kind of piques my curiosity thinking what is the best thing right now. 70% win rate does include Cal and Jolie. Might be worth doing as far as See, it's weird though, because Cal doesn't work so well with JML. Do we have anything good for Crons? No, not really. We got anti-revives, but that's about it. Maybe ability block could be good. Not a lot of health, unfortunately. No health in any of them. Out of curiosity, hang on, I don't want health, I want protection. I was barking up the wrong tree for sure there. Alright, that's actually not bad with the Backcron. I mean... Yeah, I mean, we don't need the anti-revive stuff, but the rest could be good. Maybe we just ignore Cal and do Luke, Raven and the Yodas. That still leaves Bastila, Cal to do something if we need them.
Pen2204 cheered X100. Use this as funds to buy your new big desk and third monitor LUL.
I'll put him in the savings pot. I keep saying that every month, right? That when like Twitch pay me out, I keep saying, right, just put it in an account somewhere where you can't touch it. And genuinely, once things have settled down here, I am going to start doing that. It's like... I don't mind doing like these monthly purchases, you know, like for like, say, oh yeah, this thing's breaking, let me just repair it or replace it kind of thing. But when you actually want to get like a big purchase, it's frustrating. It feels like you're never making headway on it. I misplayed there. Okay, that's a great start. Let's pass to Luke, get the stun. Alright, that was kind of good. We're going to hand wave. Let's mark Kitty Cat. I really dislike how he does a one-turn ult for JML. I'll say a one-turn ult, but you know, the short ult. It's just the biggest case of the AI having a specific attack pattern for one team. Oof. And it doesn't help when they smack you like that, because you think that's why they do it. Right, bye-bye Yoda. Ow. Can't complain. He was, he did as much as he could there. Ooh. Wow. Oh. I'm not making this, am I? At least they're stuck on JML a minute. Oh. Alright, hang on. I've got like full concentration mode on here. Okay, Cat's gone. Worst case scenario, clean up. Let's do that. I go back to it though, they have got... The programming really infuriates me, because it's like they know that JML can do this, so they're thinking, we've got to put a hard block on it. And it is so infuriating. It's like I would love it if there was some form of tune that just sort of made a mockery of them doing it. Like a Jedi zombie kind of character, you know. Alright, we've got to get Padders out. Right, we can focus on that now. We'll do that. Just keep JMK as quiet as we possibly can. Sadly, JMK can just keep smacking Luke. Let's call Hoda. Get the eel in. There we go. And breathe. I think that's what gets me, right? You can win, but JMK makes it dirty. You know what I mean? It is not a clean 75 that it could be. They just drag you into the dirt. Oh. Alright, rant over. Moan over. We're facing Seer, so let's bring in Melgus. I'm sure there's a saying about that, isn't there? Along the lines of, if you want to drag me into the dirt, at least invite me for dinner first. Go on, we'll do a bit of that. I don't really want to do this, but we will. Okay, here are the rocks. Yay. Sass is looking as if to say, you brought me into this fight. What do you think I'm going to do? Okay, have a suck. That's it, that's a good suck. Alright, all the damage is almost gone. Could do with getting Seer under control, but we should be fine. I know there's a way of recovering banners here. I think it's debuffs, isn't it? Yeah, we're actually at max banners. Assuming we can stop them taking turns. Okay, so they've got a Doubtcron on their side. I wondered what was going on over here. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's got the most doubt of us all? There you go, Sass. You did something. So, I'll be honest, if they've got Jabber at the back, I am essentially conceding a little bit here. But we're going to give this a go. We don't need one of the fancy lineups here, I don't think. We can just go for... Actually, I was thinking about this. Could you actually run Gamorrean Guard in this lineup? It doesn't say Darkside Scoundrels, does it? Oh no, it says Darkside Droid and Darkside Scoundrel eyes have plus 50% crit avoid and 30 speed. So, Gammy could work. I mean, he won't do much, but, you know, he'll do more than he normally does sitting in my roster. I haven't actually looted Gammy's kit for a while. I haven't really had a need to. What's the... I'm guessing the Kron is the one that everyone is annoyed by, yeah? So, I figure let's just add one for safety. Gammy loses banners. Go on, we'll do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we're just kind of chilling until we can hit Zori. Zori's still hiding. There we go. Well, that went wrong very quickly. Okay, that is really annoying. Yeah, that was frustrating. More so because I'm assuming we did land the cooldown increase, but did she cycle out of it essentially? Either that or there was a passive that allowed the cooldown to decrease. Either way, very weird. I could have sworn Afro was a hard counter though. Yeah, I'm going to say, I mean, fair enough. So the exposes that were triggering caused it. Fair play. Alright, well, that means I do need to think of something else here. I don't think this is like an impossible thing to counter, obviously, it's just choosing the right thing. It's like Night Sisters are being mentioned here, and I'm thinking, I think if I had an Omicron on them, I'd feel better. We could try Starkiller. Just by the by, 78% win rate that. Although, actually, maybe not the same lineup. Rose and Trooper. Yeah, still an 84% win rate. So that was brutal. Yeah, I think I will go with Starkiller, although I know I've got a problem. I'm just going to hope that the fact I haven't got a decent Jedi tank won't be too detrimental. I mean, Mace for the win. Oh man. Alright, that did its job. That gets everyone below, so we haven't got to worry about the Datacron. Right, this probably would have been safer to start with, but whatever. Bounty Hunters. I'm pretty sure I've still got them modded the way I need to. I haven't really done much with them of late. I did take some good mods off them as well, so I don't know how good they're going to be, but hopefully they're good enough. Yeah, I think we go for that crit void crit damage. We should get a bump. Zam should get us a good start because we are 320 and about 321 speed for Bosk. There we go. You got a TL Cron on my GG8 and got 2 olds. I think TL Cron. Target lock. Thank you. That's pretty good, that. I haven't got anything like that, sadly, but I really would like just that added little something. I feel like whenever I've got these Separatist ones, I keep getting blind and... what's the other one? It's not anti-revive. I know there's another one that's in the Separatist set, and I'm like, can you start giving me that one? It's RNG, obviously, but it's kind of frustrating when you keep getting the same ones. It's like, come on. Anti-Daze. Is that the... If that's the trench one, I've just got that one, I've been after it. It might be the 10% offense thing I'm thinking about. I've had a lot of them. Ooh. You need a grief. Not yet. We could lose aura. That sounds pretty good, I will agree. You keep at it, Aura Girl. Can I be cheeky? There we go. Okay, we're going to take Queel out, and then we can just keep hammering IG a bit. There we go. Oh, you bar steward. Well, we have got Slacker, but that really hurts us on that north wall. Man, oh man. That is a punch to the nuts. Alright, Bane it is. We need to see if that works. Oh, my headphones are dying. Here we go. So, Bane Sith Empire Trooper, and we'll do the Bane Kron. Whenever a Sith ally inflicts a debuff on an enemy, they also deal 5% max health damage to that enemy. Hopefully that's enough. Because there's loads of health on this team. Okay, a bit awkward that set's not getting hit here, if I'm being honest. Ooh. Can I just put airplane mode on? Yeah, Bane's out. Wow. I don't think we've got much choice now. I can't remember what the third team was at the back. I know it was Jabba and Gas. Yeah, this feels horrid. As far as Slacker, in my current position, could struggle against both Jabba and Leia. I think he's got more of a chance against Jabba. But man, it's rough. I haven't got Omicrons on Night Sister, so I can't do the cheese I've been doing on my free-to-play for Jabba. Okay, let's just take Night Sisters in here. Where, with the Night Sister pack coming out, it's very tempting to put the Omicrons on them, but like I say, I need at least 2 for Seer Melikos, so just so many in demand right now. Okay, who gets the Mark B2? Great. Okay, this is all looking okay. You do have to love this, like, revive mechanic as far as you keep knocking them down and Daka just brings them back. It's beautiful. Alright, 63. We'll do CLS here. Oop, not Adrad, CLS. Sorry, I was just thinking about Admiral Akbar. Him and Princess Leia have got an Omicron each. And I'm not using them right now. And that is a bit of a problem. If I've got characters with Omicrons, I feel I need to be using them somewhere. But the fact is, they're just not that good. At least when I have to take certain characters away from them. Right, we've got Maul out. We're going down to the birds, but we've got the leader out. How that went, I can cope with that. Just trying to find the weirdest, smallest team that I can use here. You know, it's weird how they gave Lobot a rework, and he's not really done much, has he? I thought he'd moved the needle a bit more than he did. Right, birds killers. Oh, maybe not. Okay, damage means is not the worst there. It's not ideal, but it's not the worst. Although one of them taking a turn would be nice. I've never actually looked at that animation. He does look like he's out of breath. A little bit goofy, isn't it? Okay, I won't give this a go. Even if it doesn't work, I feel like I'm already in YOLO territory. Oh, hang on, not Scout. We're not going all in. Go on, we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Let's put this here. And let's do that. Keep the Terminator train going. Get some days out. Alright, so Vias is dead. I must be thinking of another time I beat them with this. Because that just didn't go well. Right. Okay, we'll start with that. Marin goes. Come on, Maul. I was going to say you would overdue a turn then. It doesn't really help that Django's been stun locked. He hasn't been able to get any of his basics. Right, put some burn out. Correction, try to put some burn out. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I said we're going to make Kit cry. And, yeah, the Night Sisters are doing a number on me as kind of a karmic payback. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Oh, and I should have put a date chron on. Oh well. Right, I think we do that. No revives. Burn, baby, burn. I am not like now bad IG's looking. Yeah, we're gonna lose IG. It's kind of frustrating on my side because I can't help but think I should have put the data chron on. I mean, that works for me. You know, feel free to go for the one with the damage immunity. Alright, 9 birds. That's enough. Yeah, I'm just leaving that for a minute. It's like, we just can't deal with all of these. I'll say all of these. We're going to struggle with what we've got. I think I'm going to throw in GG droids here. I know Caloran's jacked, but I'm like, I feel like this is one of the harder counters I've got. Alright, so we got lucky there. Not for long. Okay. Heal up again. Okay, so Magna goes, fair enough. Feeds Termite before he goes. AoE. Can't be evaded. Another AoE. Alright, B1's pretty much dead. So at this point, we're kind of hoping that GG's got enough in the tank, but nope. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we could do something with some really scrubby leftovers somewhere. Like we got Atbar Lair, Ezra, Zeb, Farmboy. Man, oh man, this is the B team of all B teams. I think I'm being generous calling it B. A team, that's more accurate. Let's put that on Ezra. So Caloran's going to spank someone. Okay, that's good. Okay, Zeb's... Ugh. It's been that long since I've used these on offense, I've now remembered the kit. It's the idea of if you use an attack that isn't an attack, they'll assist, right? There we go, we got through it. Farm Boy was Farm Boy. Relying on the Gatewell Juhani to tank against General Skywalker. I don't know if I got crit then. I really need him to focus on Juhani. And he did. I mean, I can't fault her. She did what I asked her. I didn't realise there was so much tenacity in tenacity update. I'm just trying to get gas out, if you haven't worked this out. I'm not even worrying about the other clones, I'm just trying to hang in there. Okay, mirror. I was trying to save this in case I could use it to whittle down Jabba or Leia and... Ugh. It's kind of frustrating when you wallop them like this, and you think it's not necessarily that their gas team's good. It's just that counter had no legs in it. Okay, so this is now the awkward bit. 2 GLs on the board. We've got Slacker to take down one of them. If we can clear Leia, we can do a 3/4 potentially. But the odds of doing Leia are pretty slim. Jabba, better odds, but it means we only get the half clear. My natural instinct is go big or go home. I mean, Slacker's a 34% win rate with First Order. Malicos could be a shout, yeah. Goes up to 66% win rate. Go on, we'll give that a go. I did forget about Malicos. Worth remembering he hasn't got Omicrons. Or relics, really. Other than that, we're fine. So I can't apply a level 3 level 6, I mean, so... Go on, we'll have that just so that it's there, you know, because it's a waste of all this, but we're not using it. Might as well try and plant doubt. Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll swipe. Well, that's fun. I mean, you don't need me to tell you, but this is the annoying thing as far as... Essentially, you normally set up a Slacker team to have things protecting Slacker. And essentially, Leia just says, nah. Got to. Got to. Okay. We might be alright. Okay, I'm not exactly sure if Malicos moved the needle that much, but we got through it. So, Profundity Executor, Negotiator with Marauder. Okay, like I said, they haven't got Leviathan, so they've got to deal with that. So, how I figure it, we're going to do a Profundity Mirror Match. Just bring in Tire Bomber. Then Chimera against Executor. Not 100% sure what I want to try against Negotiator. Might have to try Radis. I've got Malevolence, but it's not that great. It's probably better to clean up the first attempt, if we're being honest. I really don't like leaving Harn exposed like that, but I want to hold on to that wiggle. Yeah, it increased my confidence, that's for sure. Sometimes that is helpful. You know, if you feel like you've got a good chance going into a battle, you think, alright. It's a bit like you in that Raven mission, you've psyched yourself out of it. There we go. Okay, that's all good. So... Okay, we're taking a bit of a battering there, but we're okay. I mean, I did upload that video just for the fact that I was like, take a look at what my like the stat targets were. Like, I tried to linger on the important ones long enough and just see if you're hitting them. I mean, there's still RNG, but maybe that's what you need to do, actually. Just let us have a loop before you go in, like actually go and voice chat and we'll have a nosy at it. Because, at least compared to Cam, it's a very easy mission. Just seems a shame, doesn't it? Nice little stretch. Basic. Yeah, TIE Fighter Pilot just takes one for the team. Okay. I mean, the one thing I didn't point out, which I don't know if you're doing it or not, is I have got an accuracy mod on 5th Brother. So, it's not the biggest thing, but I've always had it, and I mean, I've lost a few times, but I don't think it's down to that. I think it's just sometimes I get stunned at the wrong time. Hey, I'll take you screaming in my ears. I will take worse than that if it means we get a Raver Shard. Yeah, we've got the 50 shards of cam flowchart. I mean, I said this a while ago, I'd be quite happy setting aside time during, you know, the Raver days, if you like, just to help people go through it. I mean, I was like that with Cam at one point, so I thought, alright, I kind of know what I'm doing with this now. So, yeah, I'm just down for that as far as I can set aside time. Alright, we got Negotiator. I'm going to say we don't need to go that far. Although, I must admit, with what's happened with Foolish, a thought did cross my mind in regards to that. Ow. Okay. No big surprises, I guess, there. Stings, but no surprises. Let's do that. Ooh, okay. I can reinforce at least, but it's not going to do too much. That's something I feel like the Radis fleet misses a little bit. It'd be nice if they had something where if you lose a resistance ship, the cooldown of the ultimate gets decreased. Because that would be thematic with what the Radis did. You know, essentially it sacrificed itself to save the fleet kind of thing. Have there decreased your cooldowns for bringing in reinforcements? There's a few fun things they could do with it. I mean, I'll do a remod as far as I can't actually equip the mods, but I can pretty much see what you've got and where it's best put. I did that for Lan once. He didn't follow it, but I did sort of set aside some time and do it for him. I was like, go on, I'll just see if I can sort your roster out a little bit. He was like, I appreciate you doing it, but I'm quite happy how I am. Okay. That's going to prop that, so that's good. We can do that to try and get Ahsoka out, which then procs Anakin. Ooh, okay. Bye-bye. That's the TLDR for sure, Ski Trooper. I mean, I think there's obviously some nuances to it, otherwise I think it'd be too easy, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, like I say, I did it pretty smoothly yesterday. I mean, I've got the video here. Somewhere. It's like buried amongst a bunch of memes. Yeah, let's mute the audio. I'm not sure if I focused on everything I should have done, but I mainly wanted to show speeds. I mean, I feel like I've got it in the right order. I didn't show that 5th's got an accuracy arrow. And I don't feel like I had bad RNG as far as the opening. I mean, 8th Brother stunned wasn't nice, but I'd rather 8th than Grand or 5th. Or 7th. I wasn't fond of how many bombs I had at this point though. I mean, 11 on 5th and 10 on 7th. That felt scary. Because at this point I was thinking, do I hold on to the heal or do I use it? More so in that sense of, if I use it now, will I regret not having it later? But I thought, you don't know if you're going to be able to use it later, so... But yeah, once Scav's down, you're alright. Although that was kind of frustrating, I'm not going to lie. Seeing the pirate out in the open, you're like, come on, Java, just die to dots, will you? And from here, you could almost full auto it here. I mean, as long as you've got 5 Inquisitors, they're not going to lose. I've had some bad rounds though. I mean, I'm sure if I searched up in Discord and just looked for uploads I've done, I would imagine there'd be a few where I've had some really rotten RNG. Like I say, it's usually Grand and 5th who are the ones that are awkward. Because you're essentially having to stall everything to get them out. And once they're out, you've got that many dots on you that it's hard to really get going. But yeah. It was a good run. Yeah, so we can't do anything about Jabra. I mean, for giggles, quite literally just for that, I'm going to throw this at it. I don't want anyone thinking, oh, you think this is a counter? I don't. But I've got nothing left, so I might as well attack it with something. Oh, hang on, that could be quite nice. You know, if we get the kill with Sabine, it's like a long shot beyond long shots, but you never know. If you could get Chrysanthemum out, it's one less revive. Yeah, exactly. Again, I don't expect anything here. This is like... I'm just taking a swing for fun at this point. Oh, again, this kind of wrecks it as far as SWGOH says, nah, I don't want you playing this game. Yeah, let's just do basic. And this is where I really feel like we're missing Kanan. Hera, say goodbye, love. Oh, no, young in there. Credit to you. Go on, we'll go for Mark 2. Right, Jabba's going. Yeah, we're dead. Man, oh man. It's where you look and you think, is there something that could just get SWGOH out? But no, we're at the bottom. Alright, let's go to Crimson. I kind of had a feeling it could go like that as soon as I remembered I hadn't taken old Ben off defense. It's not like that played a part, you know, the Starkiller battle still went alright, but it's one of those where you're just looking and thinking, you didn't prepare for this round at all, so I had no idea what I was walking into. And that's down on me. I should have had a look before last night, but honestly, I was enjoying Fallout. Monday evening I was like, Tuesday evening I was like, I'm playing some Fallout. I don't really care about GAC. And I should have just had that little bit of, do some research. Just a little bit. Okay. Collect fleet for Crimson. I have got tickets to do a JML ult battle. Well, you know, one of these ones. But I'm like, Gear 12, I think I'd rather wait, because I get the feeling at Gear 12 Slacker can still poke you in one, so I'd rather not risk it. Alright, so Crimson's opponent hasn't attacked yet. We're up against Tukor. Now, I've been bigging this one up because this is scary to me. So yeah, 2.3 million on me, so pretty big gap. 77 Zetas on me. They've got an Omicron extra, fair enough. 92 extra total relics and 74 relic 5 pluses more than me. They have got Datacron advantage. When you look at the mod scores, they are absolutely tearing me a new one. They've got 96 more 6-dot mods, 281 more 15 plus speed mods, 185 more 20 plus speed mods, and I'm absolutely blown away at the 85 more 25 plus speed mods. That is essentially Temin and Crimson combined he is beating. So I am blown away there. Yeah, this guy's big for Kyber too, I feel. If you look at the GLs, no surprises, they've got everything. we have now got a tick against JML here, but as just shown, Gear 12, he ain't going to be doing much. Especially with the mods he's got on. Now, this one's the sad bit as far as looking at the high-value targets. They've got all of them: Afro, Third Sister, Taran, Bo, Bane, Cal. I've got none of them, so just have a little cry in the corner for me. And again, no surprise when it comes to ships. They have Leviathan, I do not. But we are equal when it comes to the others. So, I've got an idea of what they place, but have they stuck to it? Maybe. Let me get my plan up. Just so I can do compares, if anything. Yeah, this is looking familiar. So, one change of note. We've got Geos on the front. And we've got Trench on the front. And I've put Watt in there because I want to make that Trench team as difficult as possible. So I've gone for the proper team, if you like, versus, how would you phrase it, a compromised team. Not to mention, I want to have the option... Sorry, I've actually taken Django out, so we aren't able to do a full Darkside Mandalorian team. So, yeah, we've compromised a bit. Also, another thing... I don't know about anyone else. I really hope they sort this problem out soon, because it feels weird that with Trench, you've either got to put in someone who they didn't recommend, or you've got to essentially have a broken up Darkside Mandalorian team. I really hope they come out with a solution for it, because it feels like we're missing one tune for one of these two teams. But yeah, everything else is pretty much the same on the front walls. So... we're facing Raver, Treya, DTMG, which I was expecting on the back wall, so that is not there. Instead, it's on the front wall. And we've got Seer. We've got Alea, Jabba, Rey, and Loveda. So yes, this is a toughie. My plan, let's bring it over. We're thinking about doing a 2-shot on Jabba, Night Sisters, then Mon Mothma. Slacker on Loveda. JMK on Leia. And then Starkiller on Rey, which is no guarantee with that team comp, but we've got to go. Then this is where it gets a little bit mucky. We've got Treya for Raver. C for Sia Malicos. I've put in Adrad for DTMG, but I'm not convinced about that. It's something that I feel I've got to try, even if it doesn't work. And then for Treya, we've got Gas, which I didn't actually put on here. But then when it comes to the back wall, I can't say I've got confidence, because a few things I've moved around. I don't know if Malgus is going to be back there. Trench probably is back there. I don't know how good the comp is. So yeah, other than that, we're doing fine. So let's start work on it. Just get me windows into position. Let's start with the 2-shot. Get that out of the way. We'll take our lumps. I really, really wish that I got a bigger Daka. Bigger Night Sisters in general, but it always feels scary with the Gear 12 Daka. Alright, one down. feel like the TLDR for Asage's Omicron is essentially second special good, use this. I can't remember the actual words, but I just know it as like reduces defense, I think it is. Very, very good. Yeah, spam AoE. Might as well just say that. It's funny how he comes back and he doesn't look like he's been affected by anything that Asajj does, though. Maybe he is affected and we just can't see it because the debuff's clear, but it is funny. I have returned, cleansed of your purge, well, your plague. Alright, full auto. They won't do anything here, but we might as well full auto it. I've got no idea if Talzin's a bad loss or a good loss. Again, I'm pretty sure we can't clear Jabba, so... So, just looking at the plan, this is the bit I was scratching my head over last night. It was last night or the day before, I can't remember. That I didn't know what was best for Traya. And I'm really hoping gas is the answer. It's a bit of an awkward one. Striker, thank you for the follow. Hello there. And then we've got Adrad and DTMG, and I'm like... Especially with the level 9 Datacron, it's like, it might do something, but I'm not guessing a lot. Okay. Well, I'll see if we can get Asajj out. Bit of a weird thing to be wanting, but let's see. I suppose as long as Asajj, Daka doesn't die, we're okay. Although saying that too, Dad, I'm thinking Talzin's dead, but she isn't actually contributing now, is she? Saying that, Asajj's offense does ramp up, so maybe it'll play some part. I mean, the plan was to clean this up with Mon Mothma anyway, so I don't mind if we don't do anything here. I mean, the fact that I've got a Gear 12 Daka, and I think it's Gear 12 on Merrin Zombie and Talzin, it's like, I can't be complaining if I don't beat a Jabba the Hutt. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, that. Like I say, we're at the end now, so no point changing it. It's not going to affect banners or anything. Okay, so... yeah, I mean, I've got both of Asajj and Merrin's Omicrons. And I've only really used this cheese the last couple of days. Outside days, weeks. Week? Yeah, essentially this 5v5 season. And it's purely because I got desperate. I just ran out of options, so I was like, I'm going to have to try this even if it's not exactly usable. And it was for a 2-shot. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't really go for a 1-shot as a I need to do this kind of thing. It's, you know, if I can do a 1-shot, fair enough, I'll give it a go, but I'm not thinking, oh yeah, I need to do it this way. I mean, so far these have beat Jabba each time, so we should be alright here. Okay. The only awkward bit is that you can't use Kara's special, so you have to try and play it manual. Relic 9 as well. That's not going to help this situation. I mean, I think we still have enough in the end, but we're going to need that worthless man coming in. Well, I say coming in and getting promoted. Okay, we got the protection down at least. Ooh. Bit of a delayed reaction. They're having to think about some of these moves. Like, do I really want to attack Jabba? You know, he might one-shot me. He won't, but he might. Okay, so Jabba takes next turn. Oh, apparently not. Mon slipped in there. Alright, didn't heal, that's the big thing. So Power's ready for another. I'm going to say Kyle loot ready. It'd be very nice if you got the promotion ready, Mon. Nope, still one away. I know I could arguably use Mon's first special, but I think that's better as like a last rally kind of thing. Alright, we obviously did something weird there for Power to not have his ability. And Kyle should have enough to finish him off. There we go, 41. Next one. Let's do JMK. It is, yeah. Sorry, I gotta laugh at that. My dog's essentially got my mum up thinking, can you let me out? And yeah, the back door's open. My dog could just go out, but she's, I wouldn't say lazy, but she's kind of like, I don't know, and I don't want to go down without knowing. Hang on, wrong one. Let's try that again. Alright, I've been using Mason's Squad Arena, but this is better. I'll use this because if we do use Mace, it's nice that he's got his own Cron. Considering how hard they can hit, I kind of like the idea that GK takes a taunt, even though eventually they all get called to action and can just do whatever the hell they want. Just feels like if they have to go for the tank, then he's doing his job really well with that. Okay, that was a waste. I've just realised I've got days. Oh well. Okay, this is an interesting situation facing the team that I've been putting down. Okay, she's getting closer to her ult. That was a good counter. I'm going Cool Cat to assist. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Oh, lovely. Okay. Time for Drogon. If I haven't already said it, I absolutely love this Cron with JMK. Hey up, Drafts, how you doing, man? Here we go. Exactly, I mean, I've said it before, I'm sure, but it just makes JMK feel like an attacker. It's nice to see. I get the feeling I'm going to struggle with this. Okay. Time to clench. I don't really like that level 6, but in a way, it could be beneficial. If we get to a position where Palpatine dying is not the worst case scenario, it's a very niche scenario, but it could be something. It should do its Geonosis territory battle. Okay, you're not doing too bad there, are you? Should be a fairly decent number of people who get shards. Oh, okay. I did kind of say it. It wouldn't be the worst thing, but I didn't really want it. Yeah, especially with those stacks on Starkiller. He's still some way away. $91. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, I'm just going to bring it down and get Ben out. Okay, that's bonus. Good. Ooh. Okay, we didn't lose anyone. And Ben's dead. That alters because. Yeah, she's going to destroy us now. Okay. Oh yeah, that is a good point. I forgot about the revive. Right. I don't know what we're going to do to take that out, but we'll come back to it. We might as well stick to the plan, then we kind of have a gauge for what we've got free. I've just thought, I haven't got... what? I could do armourer. Thrawn. We haven't got GBA because I gave him away. We haven't got Set. What have we got? We could do crew. Maybe do double tank. That went in the wrong order, didn't it? I'm gonna have to check those mods. Oh man, we got double cooldown increase down. Oh man. Oh. Okay, we ain't clearing this team. I didn't even bother thinking any more on it. It's like, well, I just couldn't even touch it for a cleanup, so I'm like, what's the point? Let's see how everything else would have worked out. We're losing the round, so we might as well just go for it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, at this point, if Malgus wasn't on the front wall. If he'd been on the front wall, I would have tried Sidious. I think it's got a terrible win rate, but I would have liked to have seen how it went. Alright, that's one down. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Right, let's see how the other side of that swings. I just can't believe how badly they went. I mean, I didn't back full first order. I just didn't feel I could even entertain going in with that. Alright, that's fun. What fun. What fun. Are you not entertained? Sexy Rexy, I know you're doing something. Any chance Tenacity Up's on its way? Alright, nap time. Alright, bye-bye 5s. There we go, about time, Rex. Okay. I feel like I'm just getting sent around in circles here. Yeah, that definitely sounds very good for JML. Okay, we'll do basic. Not much else. Yeah, bye-bye arc. We'll do that. Alright, that's probably the worst bit out. I don't think I've got anything for Rebel Fighters here. No. I suppose we can go for that. There's nothing too special about it, but we can go for it. Alright, so the question is, how badly are we going to get wrecked here? Let's start on Stormtrooper for the simple reason he's the tank, and he's probably going to give us the most grief across the battle. And it did just occur to me, DTMG's the tank, so maybe I was giving Stormtrooper a bit too much credit there. Also, it's kind of annoying that Dark Trooper can get to 5 stacks of Dark Trooper squad. Just as a little added thing. Well, Jin, I love you as a tank when you're doing that. Not sure we've got enough legs in us to keep this up for the entire battle, but it's fun to see right now. Let's do that. Yeah, Jin knows the score. Shame the rest of them don't. Feels like their whole attitude is, can't someone else do it? And Jin's like, alright, go on, I'll try. Ooh, we did get DCMG. Alright, so very, very, very messy battle, but we might still be in it. By the way, 7 stacks of Dark Trooper squad. Bleeding hell. I think there is a point when you say, come on. I mean... genuinely thinking what we can use. When I'm in doubt, I always go for this weird Tarkin Krennic kind of group. Essentially, the things I've relicked that I don't use. Who's the other one in this group of misfits? To be honest, 4 is enough. It's one tune. Yeah, go on, screw it. I'm taking out a scout trooper. Ugh. Gotta live for the overkill. No party like an overkill party. Although, Scouts obviously been going to the dodge party. Deflection. Fantastic. That's very, very awkward that they can't even do that, really. Okay, see. No what? No Mando or armor. I keep saying Mando, but I mean armor. I don't want to throw Sidious in just on the off chance I can do something weird with him. DDK, why not? I mean, this is amusing, but that's about it. I feel like I've given them bodies to hit at least. You know, that don't have the name Sith Eternal Emperor connected to them. I was going to say Vader was just having a whole load of fun with Resisted. Alright, we got the ult. I mean, Marauder hung in a bit. Not for long, but a bit. By the way, very fun ability block. Very fun. I've had enough fun now, though. Can we please stop it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to say, I think we've had enough of that kind of fun. I'm going to hand it over to you, C. I don't think me playing manual is going to do anything for banners. In fact, I think I've done enough for banners already. Right, Cal thinks putting a bit of evasion down on C is going to be a good idea. Yeah, I think he was wrong there. So that wall's gone down okay. We have at least cleared a wall. So my little shtick, if you want to call it, we've got Sidious, and I want to try and see if we can use him against one of these, even if it goes embarrassingly bad. Thank you, SR Army. I'm going to say we're essentially blocked here, so we're just trying to make our own fun at the moment. Just occurred to me, I might have needed a Zeta on Sid, so oh, never mind, we haven't even got his Chron, it must be on defense. I'm just going to go cry in a little corner somewhere here. Who's got the Chron? Come on, put your hands up. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, but not mad. It's Malgus. Yeah, I was thinking Ray, and I was like, no, it's not a good idea that as well. I think we put that there, just double the doubt. So it wouldn't have been an option for us this round anyway. I just didn't think that the Chrom would be somewhere I didn't want it to be. So, jumping ahead in time there. We've got no real options there, so what we'll do, we'll take down this fleet wall. If you can't see my tongue, it's firmly in my cheek back there somewhere. Okay, let's start with Chimera. How I see it, no point taking extras in, because if we lose, we lose. Also, just a little reminder, my item's gear 12, so it's not like my main where I've got Ralicate on her. Okay, clear all that. And can we get lucky? Nope. Our luck is out. Although, to be honest, I didn't think it was in. I kind of don't mind it, at least as far as, you know, you're going to have one of these rounds where someone's got everything compared to you, so I kind of prefer it that we lose the RNG run, if you like, here. Because, you know, we're not going to win the game, so... Assuming the attack. I can understand the logic for it. I mean, I wouldn't consider doing it myself. I can see why you would do it. Essentially, people can always clear Leviathan, so why not? Well, not even clear Leviathan, clear the meta fleets. I said RNG was against us, but we are still in this. Actually doing better than I thought. think we still lose control of Chimera. Also now. Yeah, I can definitely understand the logic. I mean, again, for myself, I'm just thinking, I don't particularly like using Leviathan on offense anyway, so I kind of like it on defense for that reason. Similarly with Executor, to be honest. I mean, Executor's a bit nicer to use, but I think the bottom line with both those fleets, I don't find them fun to play with. You know, I climb with them both when I've needed to, but if you give me the option, I'm happy putting them on defense. This Mark 6 is going to be an absolute pain, isn't it? Be gone. Yeah, I mean, for sure, if it's working for you, then it's a great idea. Because the maths works out. Or the maths. Just because I say it's not for me, it doesn't mean that I think it's bad at all. It's just not something I would choose to do. Alright. So Prof Mirror, and then we're banking on being able to do something against Executor with Finalizer. I mean, I was asked last night what my accounts are working on. I didn't actually say what I'm doing on Crimson, and to be honest, my head is saying I won't go for Lord Vader, but there's a little bit of me that's saying don't neglect Leviathan. Because I have actually got the ship now, the Fury class, so it's like, the only thing stopping me now really is R9s, which isn't a small hurdle to jump, admittedly, but it does mean it's easier. I think we can afford to do that now. Okay, we're all looking good here. I mean, I don't really think they can try anything now. I mean, they could get some dodges here, which is kind of irritating. That's strange, even with the option then they didn't reinforce. It's as if the AI was like, we're going to lose Falcon, we've got to heal. Okay, Finalizer's definitely a go because we've got Houndstooth starting. I'm a little surprised a player with this amount in the roster would actually start it. But each to their own, I guess. Actually, can I always forget Select Fleet. Okay, turn me throw. Mass assist. We did get a dodge there, so that's going to reduce Echelon's health pool. Like that. That is bad for me. We're going to take a hit from that, but then we can hopefully nuke. There we go. And this is where the complication comes in, because normally I'd reinforce with Plow, but we haven't got debuffs now, so instead we do Ebenork. Okay, I don't like that. Ooh, okay. We're out here. We're out. Unless we get a crazy good heal here. No, we even get dodge just to compound it. Oh man. This is why I hate bloody Executor. I always feel as well that the bigger the GP, the opponent does get a swing in RNG, just because of maybe relics or something. But it really does irritate me. I've had it in Squad Arena where, Fleet Arena where I thought I struggle against this guy more, and I know he's got higher relics. It might just be confirmation bias, but it definitely feels like there's something there. Hey, nice one. It's like I say, you've got a solid front wall, so you're doing good. Okay, I don't want to waste the Marauder's big ability. Alright, Tenacity Up's gone. That does recover health and protection though, so go on, we'll reapply it. Let's bring in the secondary taunt just to make it a bit more tricky for him. Okay. Could have been worse. Alright, Daze should help us a little bit. Ooh, wow. There's a bit of bot going on. I was going to say, if there's a bot in the chat, it'd skip me. Ooh, okay. We can stealth Anakin still. This isn't great though. That wouldn't do too much, but we can at least try it. Executor's going to destroy our dreams in a second. got Valor. Go on, let's do that. Dead anyway. Even took away my bonus turn. Okay. Oh man, we've got Jackal. Alright, Endurance. Our level 75 Fury class Interceptor. Oh man. The Mark 6 that we didn't use this time. Actually, no. We'll bring that in. We're not. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Oh, come on, Josh, get a grip. Go on, we'll do that. That makes some sense. Scimitar, Fury class. That and that. I wouldn't mind him using all this under Endurance because it is at least a tanky fleet. Your Qui-Gon team will get better when you've got an Omicron and Qui-Gon. Until then, it's not really a great team. Hello, Peak, how you doing? Okay, let's do that. Oops. I didn't realise I was going to taunt that. Hey, nice one. He's out today, isn't he? Alright, bye-bye, Marauder. Hey, good luck with the unlock. I mean, I say that because there have been rough unlocks of late. Maybe not Cal, but from what I heard, Bo-Katan was a bit of a pain. We ain't clearing this. We've just got no attacking output here. The main hope was that we could just stall a bit, but no. Yeah, we're stuck. I mean, go on, just for giggles. That's the thing, there's just no damage. It's just a sad loss. Alright. I think we wrap this up. We got one wall down. 2 ships down, 724 banners to core. You were the favourite, you deserve it. Just, if you're going to rip me apart politely, please. I feel like I'm showing you some respect. Alright, let's go here. So, with that in mind, let's get our raid on. I don't know where we're going next, but let's have a look. We've got Braves Fantan on. Egnards, wow. Actually, I wouldn't mind raiding there. I haven't been to a stream. Riki's on, just by the way. Bones. RSG. But yeah, I don't know what Eggnard's is like, so I wouldn't mind raiding into there. Well, I've seen him on Reddit all the time, but I've not actually seen a stream of his. Quick thank yous. We've had, let me just do the quick count. We've got 5 bits from Osprey, 600 from Pen, another 100 from Pen, and a follow from Striker. So thank you very much. I do neglect to say it, by the way, if anyone's subscribing on YouTube, thank you very much. It doesn't always pop up on screen, but I try and keep tabs on what's going on. So if you hit the sub button on YouTube, thank you very much. And yeah, let's get a raid launched. There we go, I can see it. So, sorry I'm cutting you off peeking drafts, by the way. If you were talking to me drafts, I'll take a look on Discord in a bit. But yeah, I'm going to say I'll be back now tomorrow night, so we'll get round 2 started then. Other than that, see you next time. Bye for now. And for some reason, I don't know why, we've got no outro music. So you can just hear me breathing.